Well, Jeremy Hinsman, we want to thank you very much for being with us, U.S. war resister who fled to Canada in 2004. As before we go to break, we turn to some sad news from Philadelphia. The peace activist Alfred Zappala has died at the age of 68 after a battle with lung cancer. Al Zappala became a vocal critic of the war in Iraq in 2004 after his son, Sergeant Sherwood Baker, was killed in Baghdad. Baker was the first member of the Pennsylvania Army National Guard to die in combat since 1945. In May 2004, Alfred Zappala and his ex-wife, Celeste Zappala, appeared on Democracy Now!
My son was betrayed by the Bush administration. This whole war, you know, people make analogies between Vietnam and Iraq, and I think the big difference is that it took years to find out the lies in Vietnam. And we have discovered these lies in less than a year. And
knew it going in.
You know, we're into this war for no reason at all. I mean, well, we're in it for reasons that Bush wants us in for, but not what he told the American people. Not about weapons of mass destruction, not about any of that stuff.
Not Al-Qaeda ties.
Right. So, you know, it was a senseless death, just like all those other boys.
And girls.
And yes, and the 10,000 plus Iraqi citizens that have been killed in Iraq. I mean, it's just going on and on.
I feel like we've opened the gates of hell, and we don't know how to close them, and we don't know why we've done it now.
Celeste Zappala and Al Zappala, they were in our studio in 2004. Al died yesterday morning at the age of 68. He was a member of Military Families Speak Out, Gold Star Families Speak Out, and Veterans for Peace. He campaigned against the war for the last 4 years, almost nonstop. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. We'll be back in a minute.
I've been waiting for something to happen for a week or a month or a year, with the blood in the ink of the headlines and the sound of the crowd in my ear. You might ask what it takes to remember when you know that you've seen it before, where a government lies to the people and a country is drifting to war. There's a shadow on the faces of the men who send the guns to the wars that I fought in places where their business interest runs. On the radio, talk shows, and the TV, you hear one thing again and again, how the USA stands for freedom, and we come to the aid of a friend. But who are the ones that we call our friends? These governments killing their own, or the people who finally can't take anymore, and they pick up a gun or a brick or a stone, and there are lives in the balance. There are people under fire. There are children at the cannons. There is blood on the wire. There's a shadow